everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Vidya from Millennial Mommyhood, and in my today's video I'm going to teach you how you can simply teach all the letters of English alphabet in a perfect sequence for your child on how to write. Now this is not about recognizing the letters, this is not about phonics or anything else, but this is purely about writing letters. There are a lot of sequences which are followed by different people all around the globe, and this is something which is followed by a lot of people, and this is something which I found is very scientifically backed and something which helps a child to write in a very easy manner. Now if I'm talking about the different things that are followed all around the world and across the times, when we were small, we were started with capital letters, that is the uppercase of A, B, C, D and so on in the same sequence. Then we moved on to the lowercase, but nowadays in most of the schools, not most of the schools, in some of the schools they follow the other way. They start with lowercase and then they go to the uppercase. And in Montessori schools, what we do is that we usually follow lowercase, and that too in cursive handwriting, and then we move on to the uppercase or the capital letters. But here I'm going to go against everything because that is something which I've been trained, and I have learned how to follow that. But this is something which practically helped my child a lot to understand how to write the letters. Okay. So before we start with the sequence, I'm going to tell you that why is this sequence going to be helpful for you all. The first and the most important thing is the progression in which children learn to make marks. Children start making marks by making small lines. That is the first thing that they can do. Standing line and sleeping line is something which is the first progression of making marks the child can do, followed by making circles or loops, which are also need for writing letters of any alphabets, and then followed by the slanting, the left slanting or the right slanting lines, which are again needed for some of the letters which are to follow. Now, why uppercase and why not lowercase first? There are different reasons for that, but some of the reasons which I would like to tell you all that why I prefer uppercase first and then lowercase is: number one, uppercase, if you see, everything are of the same size, which means that for example, if you take two lower cases, for example, let me say A and B. B is a taller one, A is a shorter one, but in case of uppercase, almost all the letters, they follow the same height, so it becomes easier for the child to understand. In the same way, in uppercase, most of the thing are followed made by using straight lines, that is the standing line, sleeping line, vertical, horizontal, slanting and other kinds of lines, while in the lower case, most of the time we use a lot of loops, which again becomes a bit confusing for children. The next reason why I feel that uppercase is very easy is that for uppercase, all the letters start from top. Everything starts from top, but in lowercase, there are different sides from which different letters are written. For example, B starts from top, C starts from the other side, and M starts from the other side. So Y starts from the other side. So there are like different kinds of starting points followed for lowercase, while for uppercase, everywhere it's the same starting that is followed. So these are some of the reasons where I felt that are very majorly important. But other than that, there are certain some more reasons. For example, there are a lot of chances that lowercase can be flipped easily by children. For example, B, D can be flipped. P, Q is something children get confused. There are a lot of things which are similar. For example, G, Q, P. So all these things kinds of create a lot of confusion in the child's mind, while in uppercase they are entirely different and becomes easier for the child to remember also and to write also. Now I'm going to show you over here that in this order of A, B, C, D, I have A to Z over here. What is the order that we are going to follow? So we are going to break it in different sets, and you can start teaching using those sets for your child to write, and it will become very easy for them. Trust me, it works a lot. One thing which I have noticed is that if your child is well versed with uppercase, a lot of lowercase are exactly the replica of uppercase. For example, C, then you have O, you have X, so many, Z. So all these things the child will already be knowing if they know the uppercase. And there are a lot of letters which are very similar to the uppercase, not exactly similar but very similar to them. For example, T, M, N, kind of, they are very similar, and it becomes easier for the child to pick up if they already know the uppercase. So now the order that we are going to follow over here is that we are going to start with the horizontal and the vertical lines only. That is going to be set 1 for us. That is the letters which have only horizontal and vertical line. The second set is going to be the one which have loops in it, that is circles in it, or curves basically in it. And the third set is going to be something which have the slanting lines. It can be left slanting or right slanting. So we are going to start with the first one, where we are going to take the letters, only the letters which have horizontal and vertical lines in them, and that is something which we are going to start with first. So when we check over here, the letters which have only horizontal and vertical lines are, we are going to mark E, then we have F, we have H, I, L, then T. That's it. So these are the letters that you are going to follow for your child for the first set. I'm going to repeat again. For the first set, that is the letters which have only horizontal and vertical. Horizontal and vertical lines are the ones which we are going to follow for the first set. Once your child is well versed with this, we are going to start with the second set, and this second set will be the letters which will be having horizontal vertical lines with curves, loops, circles, or anything like that. So that is going to be, we will start with the next one, that is B, C, okay, we have D over here, right, G, then J, all these things we are going to leave, O, P, Q can be taken in this, and then U, S. I think I've covered up all the letters now. Now we have the letters which have slanting lines, that is the left slanting and the right slanting, which have A over here. Then you come over here, we have covered everything. Now we have K, we have M, we have N. Then we come over here, we have R, which is a combination of vertical line, slanting line, and a loop. Then we come over here, all these letters. So this is a very simple way using which you can easily teach your children about how to write the letters. Go very slow, take one letter at a time, start with the first set. When it is you are done with that, have a multiple amount of practice on that. Once you are done with that, go to the next set and repeat the same thing. In the same way, you need to follow all the sets, and once you feel that your child is very comfortable is when we are going to give a practice of all, and we are going to go to the lowercase. So this way you will make sure that almost all the letters are covered for your child, and it becomes easy for them to pick up, and it becomes very easy for you also to teach them. So hope this video was very helpful, and I really don't know, there may be a lot of people who may not agree to this, but this is what I follow, and it's not just one set or one way of teaching something which is there in the world. There are hundreds of ways. It's up to you what you choose. So if you feel that this method was easy for you to choose, then you can go ahead with that. I'm going to leave the link of one of my posts which I've written on Instagram, which have these sets written very clearly in textual form, so it'll be easy for you to follow up from there. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to make a lot of informative videos for parents, which mainly covers up a lot of topics of early learning. I also have a special channel for children, which covers up a lot of learning topics, and will be having a lot of videos coming up as well for children. The link of everything I'm going to leave in the description box. You can go and follow it. Also, I'm very active on Instagram. You can go and follow me over there, and you can attend a lot of workshops, free workshops, learning workshops, course, and many other things over there. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. My god, my leg is paining. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'll catch you up in the next video. Bye bye.